We cannot figure out life on our own. We need God. Stop assuming that you are the only one who does not have life all figured out. Give yourself rest. Nobody has it all figured out. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Toluwade and I'm really excited to be here again. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone for the love, the support, and for engaging with my previous video. It was really encouraging to see. And to my subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you. If you have not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, join the family, and I promise that you're going to find a lot of value on this channel. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into today's video. The subject of discussion today is something that is dear to me, as I'm currently in my 20s, navigating adulthood and figuring life out. And I believe this is the reality of a number of people, especially if you're watching this video. I've come to realize that there are a number of truths that we must know and work with as we navigate this journey. And so I thought to make a video around it. Now, I'm not positioning myself as someone who is perfect or has life all figured out, but rather as someone who knows and understands what this journey looks like. The cluelessness, the parts where we are trying out different things to know what works, even trying to figure out what paths to take in life, and so much more. So, this video is for myself, this video is for you as well. So, take this video as a source of encouragement and hope and some form of anchor as you navigate your 20s. I personally will be coming back to watch this video on days when the going gets tough or even on my happy days as well. So take this video as something that you can watch now and even later. The first truth that we need to come to terms with is that we need God on this journey. We cannot do life on our own. We cannot figure out life on our own. We need God. And God is the only one who knows it all. God is the one who is sovereign, who knows every single detail about everything. So it just makes sense to go on this journey with him. Now, a couple of times I have seen several videos of people who travel to a country that is different from theirs, and there is something they all have in common, and that is a tour guide, someone who takes them around this new city to explore different places, someone who helps them navigate their way around the city, someone who tells them about the history, the culture of this place, someone who interprets the language of that city to them if it's not something that they are familiar with. And basically, someone who helps them to settle in well, have a good time, and enjoy their trip. Now, picture God as a tour guide on this journey called life. God is so much more, but one of the things that He wants to do in our lives is that He wants to hold us by the hands as we navigate through the highs, the lows, and the in betweens of life. He wants to lead us into what He has already planned for us, even before we showed up on the scenes. He's ready to cheer us on, to guide us, to lead us, and to stick with us on this journey. Now, think about how difficult it would be exploring a new city without a tour guide, without a map or some form of guide. That is exactly how it looks like doing life without God. So I encourage you to run to Him, cling to Him, and do life with Him. The second truth is that nobody has life all figured out. Yes. So let that sink in for a moment. Nobody has life all figured out. If we do, it means that we would not need God. It also means that we'll be taking the place of God as a sovereign one. So rest. Nobody has it all figured out. So just because you stumble on a 30 seconds, 1 minute clip on the internet of the best part of someone's life or someone's success does not mean that they have it all figured out. Everyone is on a journey of discovery. Everyone is figuring life out. So stop assuming that you are the only one who does not have life all figured out. Give yourself rest. Nobody has it all figured out. And that is why I said earlier that we need to do life with God. In following Him, you would get to know what to do part time and part season, and life will make more sense with him. Okay? The next thing I would like to say is that savor this season of your life. Like, enjoy it, because you're not always going to be a 20 something year old. And I don't know who told us that turning 30 is the end of life, that we must accomplish everything between when we turn 20 and 29. Meanwhile, there is life after our 20s. And I'm not saying this loosely or trying to say we should fold our hands, just sit back and not do anything with our lives. But I'm saying that in the midst of our pursuits, in the midst of building our lives, in the midst of building something meaningful for ourselves, we must also enjoy this season of our lives. Like, find joy in between everything and enjoy the beauty of being a 20 something year old. Like, take time to take care of yourself, invest in yourself, cultivate meaningful relationships, explore, meet new people, try new things out, and just do things that makes you come alive. And I'm not saying ungodly things. I mean things that are within the confine of what God allows. So make sure to savor this season. Enjoy it, maximize it, because you're not going to have this period of your life back. The fourth truth is that you will be fine. You will turn out fine. Things would make sense eventually. And few years to come, you look at those moments when you cried your eyes out and you will laugh and ask yourself why you even worried that much, because you'll be in a better place. You'll look back at your journey and be grateful that despite the fact that life almost choked you in, you still turned out fine. I say this with a sense of certainty because God does not mismanage our lives. And as long as you stay following and you keep putting in the work, you will be fine. You will turn out fine. And I just want you to say this to yourself: I will be fine and I will turn out great. Now, my bonus point is that be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself. When you make an attempt at something and you don't get it right, don't label yourself as a failure. It is just a chapter of your life. It is not the whole book of your life. And failure is a way that life shows us what works and what does not work. So pick up yourself and go again. Learn the lessons from the past mistake, and you're definitely going to be fine. Okay? This brings me to the end of this video. Please like this video, leave a comment down below. I would really like to hear your thoughts about this video. Let me know what resonated with you. Also, share with me what you think 20 something year olds need to know. And share this video with a friend, with someone who really needs this. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. And so that you don't start to think, so that when you, or so that, hey, English. And I feel like you're probably going to even laugh at the days when you cried yourself, where you cried your eyes out. I pray this is the final take.